Good morning, everyone. Today I'll be talking about what it really takes to make varsity basketball as a freshman. Freshmen dream of playing varsity basketball. Many think it's just talent or height or weight or skills, although all of that does play a big factor in making varsity basketball as a freshman. These 3 points I'm about to tell you guys, it really plays also a bigger factor in making varsity basketball as a freshman. The first point is physical preparation. The second point is PG role as a leader. The third point is habits that help freshmen stay successful on and off the court. Point one, physical preparation. Varsity basketball is a very extremely fast-paced, strong game. All of the players are going to be strong, fast, smart, and they know when to make the right decisions. As in the upperclassmen, as in sophomores, juniors, and seniors. They have experience, they've seen what the varsity basketball level is like. And as a freshman, you have to know that not everything's going to be about skill once you get to varsity. To prepare for varsity, it also requires skill work, as in working on your handles, working on footwork, agility, working on your shooting, working on your passing, and working on your mindset and your IQ. The National Strength and Conditioning Association explains that long-term athlete development should build proper movement, physical literacy, and motor skills. Physical preparation helps freshmen keep up with varsity players. But when you make varsity as a freshman, you're most likely going to be undersized. So the coach is going to make you become a point guard. You may be wondering, what's my role as a point guard? Your role is to be the leader and the coach on the court. You need to share the same mindset, or the same mind, the same smartness as the coach, but you accept you're on the court. You need to be the loudest guy on the court. You need to know what defensive schemes they're throwing at you. You need to know when to make the right pass, know what passes you should make as a bounce pass or an overhead, know what type of shots you need to take. You need to break the press when everybody's relying on you to bring it up to court because you're always going to be bringing it up to court. The point guard is like the anchor of the team. He is most likely going to be the shortest one, but he is the smartest one, and he knows when to take control and know what situation he is in, and he should know when to speak to his teammates, and he should bring everybody together and create a big strong bond with his teammates because he is known as a leader on the court. USA Basketball explains that players improve decision making and leadership when they make more in game decisions and communicate with one another. Leadership during games is important, but long term success also depends on the habits an athlete develops away from game time. Point three, daily habits that help freshmen stay successful. Daily habits that help freshmen stay successful, as in balancing everything out, balancing your responsibilities. You need to know when to work on your basketball skills and working on your academic skills. You need to know when to go to this practice or when to not go to this practice because you also have homework. A basketball coach, a varsity basketball coach, isn't gonna want a player that's struggling on the class and he has to worry about the player struggling, or he doesn't want a player that's being a troublemaker in class. He's not gonna let it fly like that. If you can't be smart in the classroom, what makes him think you're gonna be smart on the court? And uh he wants the point guard or any player on his team to be smart and fast in decision making. You also have to remain coachable. If he pulls you off to the side and tells you what you did wrong, you can't get down and let it break you down. You need to learn from it. You need to know when to learn from your mistakes and how to overcome those mistakes. Not every mistake should bring you down because a lot of the greats have done mistakes, as in LeBron, Curry, and MJ. They've done mistakes, but it never brought them down. And they're just human. They're just human like us. So we need to know when the mistake can be overcome. You need to learn from it, and next time it happens, you're gonna overcome that mistake. The National Federation of State High School Associations state that school activities teach teamwork, discipline, and other lifelong skills. Personal example from me. When I made varsity last year as a freshman, I even started, but making varsity wasn't even the finish line for me. It was getting to that, cracking that top five, getting to that top five roster spot, and becoming a starter on varsity basketball. And when I got there, I realized not everything is about skill. It's about your mindset and all the habits you have off the court. You need to eat healthy, you need to be conditioned, you need to be strong, you need to be good on the books, because if you're good on the books, it's gonna make you smarter up here and it's gonna make you smarter on the court. And you need to work on your skills, as in also your handling, your shooting, your dribbling, all of that. I would like to I would like to conclude by reviewing the preparation, leadership, and habits needed to compete on varsity as a freshman. Today I explained what it really takes to earn a varsity basketball spot as a freshman. I discussed how physical preparation helps athletes compete against older, stronger, and more experienced players. I explained how point guards must lead through communication, decision making, and teamwork. I described how daily habits such as discipline, time management, and being coachable help freshmen continue succeeding throughout the season. Whether your goal is to make varsity basketball as a freshman, or your goal is to get a promotion at your job, or your goal is to get straight A's for the whole year, all these 3 points that I told you guys today, it's really going to play a big factor in all of them. So I really hope you guys take this into mind, and I hope you guys like my presentation. Thank you. Have a nice day.